and he says that I could go to the range. They felt bad for me because I thought it closes. He says Google lies. I don't know. He says everything that happened to me today, it was weird. That place is weird. It happens to other people. Their cars crash and they come late. Anyway, but so all I had to do was shadow box, and that's when my heart went a little bit up. And when my heart went a little bit up, right? I whooped a guy that apparently could fade. And that's when I was like, okay. But he was so scared of me. I'm gonna tell you why. It's almost like that Marine one time when the Marine said, listen, what I tell my son is you bring an eyeball back home. That's why my son, I'm gonna teach him to be different than my daughter. I taught my daughter how to box, right? I taught Kalai how to box. Kalai got some strength on her now. Remember that. Okay, don't get it twisted. She might be a fighter, and she enjoyed it, dude. She liked it. She liked it. There was an old There was an old guy that told me yesterday. He said you need to stop boxing. I had to go to the dentist, and I said, what? Why would you say that to me? I said, bro, go outside. Come, meet me outside real quick. I was trying to get soda because I love soda. Before I go to the dentist, I didn't want the dentist to know I was drinking soda. And I said, meet me outside real quick. I said, I don't think this fat ass guy ever did anything in his life. By the way, he got so mad. He didn't even, it was a Family Dollar. It was the hood. So I'm in the hood, right? I'm alone. But guys, I'm not scary. I said, meet me outside. Tell me how this guy was in a moped and his ass ran. I was going to chase him. But the front desk woman said, come here. And I wasn't trying to be like a bad guy because she was already judging me off my face tats. But guys, I'm going to be honest with you. Did my heart go a little bit more down before jail? Look, you could ask Trillo. I hung out with Trillo right after I came out the ground. Trillo was like my brother because he was taking place for my brother because my brother. What's weird is Red was winning fights in jail a lot. So they would extend his time because Red's an aggressor. Okay, Red is a street fighter. I don't know why he lost his boxing matches, but Red, I don't know what's going on, but Red could fight. Red could fight. And that's why I fought him, because I wanted to prove to people that it's not about anger. It's not about nothing. It's literally about, it's your mind. It's your IQ. It's to show you if you put your mind into something, you can win. But the old guy thought I was Red, and I said, you got the wrong twin. I'm a good guy, but listen, don't try me. He went on threatening me. I said, go outside and then let's handle it like men. He said, I'm way older than you, sir. I said, listen, you could be older than me. You can have older strength. Listen, I'm gonna tell you guys something real quick. Guys, there was a time where I knew how to fight so good, right? My heart went a little bit more down, right? There was a time that I knew how to fight so good because I had to fight. Dude, your hands got to be up to date when you go to jail. When you go to prison as a juvenile, your hands got to be up to date. You have to keep fighting. You have to hit your knuckles onto the fucking the concrete thing. You gotta go in bed. You gotta literally lay down and think about fighting. You gotta survive in jail. You gotta survive. You can't get bitched up. I was the only Chico that was whooping shit. There was only another Chico that he was whooping shit. But I'm a different type of Chico. I whoop the black kids. There was a Chico that was whooping the Chicos, but I don't whoop my own kind. You know why? I can't stand my own kind. You know why? Because they hate me. Oh no. Fuck. I whooped some guy that fucked Trillo's baby mama one time. I said, go to the closet. His name was Ariel. I knew he was gay as fuck. But he talked so much shit. But he liked me. But he didn't like my brother. I said, listen, let me tell you something. Red and I we have a weird relationship. We have each other's back, something like that. I said, hey, listen, do me a favor. Trust me, when Red and I are in a jail, we can't be together. So, trust me. Red saw me sitting next to the nigga that ran the dorm. Like, I ain't gonna lie. That time I wasn't running the dorm because, bro, some shit named Big Man, bro. He was fucking. He looked like fucking young boy. The nigga was running shit. Fuck him, nigga. He wanted me. He's. I don't know about now. I got to see about that. But he's in prison. Fuck him. Fuck him. Fuck him. You know, he was only tough because. Listen, I like talking about prison stories because it's funny. He was only tough because he got charged as an adult, and that doesn't make you tough. I know a lot of people that got charged as an adult. Okay, I got almost charged as an adult, but I beat my cases. I never got charged as an adult. I did go to county, and county is a lot tougher than juvenile. But he was a little different. He got charged as an adult, and they did inhumane things. Palm Beach County. They put you on a 12th floor when you're a juvenile. It's really bad, really bad. It's 23-1, and it's super cold. And I went there before. It's just, it's not nice. And you're spending years in there, and you're rotting. He's supposed to be like dark as fuck, and he like got light skin. It was so bad. He went cuckoo. So you don't want to fuck with a cuckoo guy. You also don't want to listen. You don't want to fuck with how do I say it? You don't want to fuck with cuckoo guys or like skinny, tall, like long arms guys. Those are the guys that know how to fight like a giraffe, right? And they pull their head back and they just swing like long as fuck. But that's not like boxing. So you can whoop his ass. There was a kid named Chadwick. They called him Chadwick. The reason why they called him Chadwick because John Wick's. And the way how he would fight so good. I love the way how he fought. But there was a Cuban one time this was when I went to the worst side of prison. There was one time where his name was Sway. I almost had to fight him. He was the only kid I was scared to fight. He looked so pussy though. He was a Cubano like me. I said, "You're Cuban." He liked me. He doesn't act like he's on that. Very humble kid, believed in Jesus. He looked like Jesus. He's Cuban. He has long hair like a girl. Like curly. He looks like Jay Guapo kind of, but more like on that looking. But he looked pussy though, you know. And I'm saying that because there's a lot of jizz in there. They look on that. I had that on that face. You know, like Coda has that on that face, but he's not on that. But this shit, he looks pussy. His name is Sway. He got into a fight with a kid that I had a problem with too. But he was my friend, and I don't want to say he was bullying people, but let's just say he's got the body like he was meant to like run the dorm. Zay, I'm talking about Xavier, and he's got the body to run the dorm, but like he's 50 years old and he's got a body that looks like Captain America. He's black. I'll give it to him. He's got good genetics, but don't get intimidated by those black guys that have big bodies because you want to know the funny thing? They're not strong. They just have what's it called? It's like air in their muscles. They're not real muscles. And Sway got like a dad bod. And Sway told me he boxed one time. He only told me one time. And I was locked up with him for like, I don't know, like 8 months or something like that. He fought. And when he told me that he was scared to fight, like hurt somebody, because I thought he was tripping. I'm like, you're pussy. He says he boxed. I'm like, at the time, I didn't know what, I knew what boxing was, but you're not boxing. I thought you were a troublemaker. When I tell you this Cuban guy was boxing this guy, he was beating the fuck out of him. Like hands. No grabbing, no dropping. The Zay kid tried to drop him. The guy had hands so good. He was like this with his mouth. And I said, fuck that. That's my homie. I said, you got that, Sway. Sway, whoop his ass. He listened to me with one thing. I said, Sway, punch him real quick. He punched so hard as fuck. And